After hearing the news that Sir David had been stabbed, a Catholic priest named Father Jeffrey Woolnough arrived at the scene. Father Jeffrey had arrived at the police cordon which stretched all across tree-lined Eastwood Road North. The priest offered to perform the last rites for the devout Catholic MP in his final moments. However, upon arrival, Father Jeffrey was refused entry to perform the last rites for Sir David Amess. Speaking about what had occurred when he arrived, Father Jeffrey said, "The officers said that because it was a crime scene, and also the nature of the scene, it just wasn't possible. The much-loved MP was stabbed whilst he met with constituents at a surgery in Essex on Friday." The Conservative MP was stabbed multiple times during the incident which took place at a Methodist church, before later passing away. A 25-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of murder following the attack at the church. Sir David is the second MP in the past 5 years to have been murdered, after the killing of Labour MP Jo Cox in 2016. Tributes have since poured in for the committed MP following his tragic death. Prime Minister Boris Johnson left a floral tribute to the Conservative MP, with a letter that read, "To the memory of Sir David Amess MP, a fine parliamentarian and a much-loved colleague and friend." Mr. Johnson later tweeted, "This morning I laid a wreath in memory of Sir David Amess MP, a much-loved colleague and friend. My thoughts are with his wife, children and friends." Sir Keir Starmer also joined in a poignant tribute to the Conservative MP. May he rest in peace. Priti Patel, Home Secretary, also paid her tributes as she said, "We're all struggling to come to terms with the fact that David Amess has been so cruelly taken away from all of us." Less than 24 hours ago David was in his own constituency doing a local advice surgery, which is something that all MPs do week in, week out, and of course David, as I knew him and as we all knew him, was just a passionate advocate and a champion for Southend, this wonderful, wonderful town. He was a man of the people, he was absolutely there for everyone, he was a much-loved parliamentarian, to me he was a dear and loyal friend, but also he was a devoted husband and father, and we think of Julia and their children at this really sad time, they're in our thoughts and our prayers." Essex Police said, "As with any police incident, it is of the utmost importance that we preserve the integrity of a crime scene and allow emergency services to tend to those in need. A cordon is put in place to secure and prevent contamination of the area. Access into a scene is at the discretion of the investigating officers. This is a fundamental part of any investigation to ensure the best possible chance of securing justice for any victim and their family. A cordon can also be used to restrict an area for emergency services to administer potentially life-saving medical treatment, in as much privacy as possible and to allow officers to confirm that an area is safe to enter."